Hello students, good morning. This is KM Varaprasad, Department of CSE, DBSIT KAVALI. Here in this video, we are discussing advanced structured query language. This is the last video based on the advanced structured query language commands. Now here in this one, the first concept is advanced aggregation features. Now coming to the advanced aggregation features, now the very important concept here is it is ranking. Now coming to this ranking is done in conjunction with the order by specification. Already we discussed about the order by. It is also involved to perform the ranking process. Now coming to this ranking, suppose we are given a relation student grades ID as well as GPA. Find the rank of each student. Now this is the query we are using to find the rank of the every student. Here select ID comma rank over order by GPA in the descending order. The ranks are in the descending order we are displaying. That means 1, 2, 3 or something. Now coming to the as S rank from student grades. Now this is an extra order by. Here we can provide the extra order by command in the end to display the order the needed to get them in the sorting order. The ranks will be available in the sorting order. The first command will complete the ranking process, and then if you use additional order by command, that will be used especially for displaying the in ascending order or descending order purpose. Now coming to this one here, select ID rank over order by GPA DESC as S rank from student grades, order by S rank. Now this is about the thing we are using. Based on this one, we are displaying the in a specific order. The ranks are displaying in the specific order. Now coming to the another important topic in this one is OLAP, online analytical processing. Now this is data analysis and OLAP. Here, especially the structured query language contains large amounts of data. We can analyze the data by using in the online process. Now this is about OLAP means here online analytical processing. This is called as OLAP. Interactive analysis of data, allowing data to be summarized and viewed in different ways in an online fashion. By using the online, we can analyze the data. Now, for that purpose, we are using the OLAP. Now, coming to the data that can be modeled as dimension attributes and measure attributes are called multidimensional data. The data is modeled based on the dimensions and then it is measured by using this is called as multi-dimensional data. Now many number of dimensions are there. Different types of dimensional data is there. You can reduce the dimensions and we can analyze the multi-dimensional data. Now coming to the measure attributes. Measure some value. A measure attribute. What is actually the purpose of the measure attributes are? It can measure some values. Now the attribute number of the sales relation. Number is the measure attribute in the sales relation. Now coming to the dimension attributes. The dimensions on which measure attributes are viewed. Now how many dimensions are there? what is the measure, how many dimensions we are using to measure the data which is online by using this type of concept. Now here attributes, item name, color and the size of the cells. These are called as the dimension attributes. Here number comes under the measure attributes. Now item name, color and size are comes under the dimension attributes. Now coming to the example sales relation, here item name is there, color is there, some clothes size is there, and then quantity is there. Now this is about the example of this one. Now coming to the cross tabulation of sales by item name and color. Now this is cloth size. Now that is all we are performing, the class size is all, but comes to the item name and then color. Here shirt, dress, shirt, pants, something are there in the item name side, and then coming to the dark, some pastel, white, total, etc. Now this is about the multi-dimensional data. Multi-dimensional data. This multi-dimensional data is viewed as a cross tabulation. Cross tabulation. Now comes to the shirt. It is a dark shirt, some dark shirts are there, some 8, some skirt, pastel 35, and then skirt white 10, some total 53 or something. Now pants comes under 22, 5, and total is 27. Now totally some amount, the total is 164. In that 64, some set of cross tabulation is available. Now by using the cross tabulation, we are specifying the previously mentioned list of items by using this type of table. This is called as cross tabulation. Now coming to the table above is an example of a cross tabulation, cross tab, also referred to as a pivot table. Now here values for one of the dimension attributes form the row headers. Now some of the values form the row headers. Now values for another dimension attribute form the column headers. Here some column headers are the skirt or something or something. The other dimension attributes are listed on top. Remaining are listed on the top of that one. Now values in individual cells are the values of the dimension attributes that specify the cell. Values of the individual cells specify the sum of the values originally available in the data. Now this is about the data cube. Now this is very important one. The data cube is used to represent the multi-dimensional or cross tabulation of the data or multi-dimensional data. Here some things are skirt is specified in this one, and then dark pastel or something color, and then this side is item name and comes to the cloth size. This is the cube. What is actually the cube means? It is a multi-dimensional data. By using the cube, we are representing all the values which are available, and then now we are storing the data in the same way. A cube is a multi-dimensional generalization of a cross tab. It is a generalization of the cross tab which is available in the last slide. Now comes to the cross tabulation with the hierarchy. Cross tabs can be easily extended to deal with the hierarchies. Hierarchies are very important. Those hierarchies are especially used to reduce the dimensionality or improve the things which are using in multi-dimensional data. Here comes to the class size all. Categories why we are specifying, and then item name we are specifying, and then color. Now this is about the hierarchy level. Womenwear, menswear, and something. From in that one, we are displaying what type of different things are available in this one. This is about the multidimensional data. It is a cross tabulation of data which is specified in the hierarchical manner, hierarchical fashion. Now coming to the relational representation of cross tabs. Now here the relational representation is more powerful compared to the hierarchical representation. Hierarchical representations are having some problems Based on those hierarchical representations, in the structured query language, we are using the cross tabulations based on the relational representation of the data only, or relational representation of cross tabs. Cross tabs can be represented as relations. Now comes to this one. Here item name is there, color is there, cloth size is there, some quantity is there. Now here cloth size is mentioned same value, and comes to the item name, and then color we are specifying what type of quantity we are taking. This is a relational representation of the cross tabs. The previous slide we discussed about the hierarchical representation of the cross tabs, but here comes to the relational representation of the cross tabs. Now coming to the extended aggregation to support to OLAP. Extended aggregation which supports the OLAP. Now coming here, the cube operation computes union of group bys on every subset of the specified attributes. Here the cube is especially used to, it is the union of group by classes. What is actually the group by means? The group by can calculate based on some group. It is by using the student name or some set of shirt type or something. The union of group by classes will form the cube. The union of group by classes. One group by can display one two-dimensional table. More than the union of two-dimensional tables can display the like a cube. Now coming to the example relation for this section is sales, item name, color, cloth size, and quantity. Now this is about the extended aggregation example for to supporting the OLAP. Cube representation is especially by forming the union of group by classes. For example, consider the query. This is select item name, color, size, and sum of the number. Now here from sales, group by cube of item name, comma, color, comma, size. Now this one we are taking the group by or something. By taking the group by classes, from that one we are taking different types of things by using the concatenation or joining of things. Now coming to the OLAP operations. Now this is about some of the OLAP operations are available. Now by using these operations we are performing the analytical processing online. Now large amounts of data is available in the database that is processed in online by using different types of operations. Now coming to the pivoting, changing the dimensions used in a cross tab is called a pivoting. Now pivoting is the process of changing the dimensions. We can some of the times we can reduce the dimensions or we can specify the dimensions as it is or like that. By using pivoting concept, we are going to specify the dimensions or changing the dimensions of the cross tab. That concept is called as pivoting. Now coming to the slicing, creating a cross tab for fixed values. Now especially what is the purpose of this slicing is it is calculating the cross tabbing or displaying the cross tabbing manner, the data which is available in the cross tabbing manner for especially fixed type of values, not varying type of values, for the purpose of fixed type of values. The pivoting is changing the dimensions, but coming to the it is used to creating the cross tab representation for the fixed type of values. For the fixed type of values only we are representing the cross tab representation. For varying type of values we are taking the pivoting concept. Now coming to the dicing, particularly when values for multiple dimensions are fixed. Now dicing is the concept which is especially applied for the purpose of, particularly for the purpose of multiple dimensions are fixed. Here previous one slicing is especially used for the crosstab representation for the fixed values. Here multiple dimensions are there. Multiple dimensional values are fixed only. It can be especially used for the dicing concept. The operation dicing is used. Coming to the roller, moving from finger granularity data to a coarser granularity. No, sorry, now it is a finer granularity to the coarser. Now coming to the granularity data means actually it is having some set of columns. What type of columns are available, and then here it is the process of moving the finer granularity to the coarser granularity. Now the granularity which is having some outliers or something are there, that is the final granularity to the coarser granularity data. Now it is at that time it is you are unable to understand this concept. Now coming to the latter semesters or something, we are able to understand easily. Now this is about the roll up is the concept which is especially used for converting or moving the data from the finer granularity to the coarser granularity, or some of the data which is having some coarser things, it is having the outliers or different types of things are available. For that purpose we are using the concept or the operation is roll up. Now coming to the finally drill down operation, the opposite operation that of moving from coarser granularity to the finer granularity. Now this is here in this one, it is also very important one. This is the reverse of the roll up. This is called as a drill down, drill down. Now in this one, we are moving from coarser granularity to the that is finer granularity. Is very important one. Now if you are having the data in the finer granularity, now we can easily analyze that one. We can easily analyze in the online manner also. Now this is also very important operation. Here these are the very popular operations and frequently used operations like pivoting, slicing, dicing, as well as roll up and drill down. Now in this one, these are especially used for the analysis purpose, basically online analytical processing purpose. Now coming to the next slide. Now this is about the implementation, how we are implementing the OLAP. Here the earliest OLAP systems used multi-dimensional arrays in memory to store data cubes. Now, basically, data tubes are used to represent the data, that is multi-dimensional data. Now, here data cubes we are using and referred to as multi-dimensional OLAP. Whenever the OLAPs are based on data cubes, now those are called as multi-dimensional OLAP or multi-dimensional OLAP. Now those are also called as MOLAP. Now coming to the next one, OLAP implementations using only relational database features are called relational OLAP. For the purpose of implementation, just we are using relational database features. Only relational database features. Now that type of OLAP is called as ROLAP. Now that is relational online analytical processing. Now this is about the ROLAP. Now coming to the next one, it is hybrid systems which store some similarities, that some summaries in memory and store the base data and other summaries in the relational data. Now are called as hybrid OLAP. Now here any system that mixes the concept of MOLAP as well as ROLAP. It contains both the concepts like multidimensional, that means the data cubes, as well as relational features. That concept is called as, that implementation or that concept is called as the hybrid OLAP. Now this is also called as HOLAP. Now these are the three types of implementations which are using for the purpose of OLAP. The first one is multidimensional. In that multidimensional, we are using the storage representation as a data cubes. Now coming to the ROLAP. In that ROLAP, we are using the representation, the feature from the relational database only. Now coming to the final one and hybrid one. The hybrid one can use both the features from what is actually the OLAP of multidimensional or relational. It uses the data cube. As some purpose it is using the data cube, and in the different purpose, it is the concept of relational OLAP. Now the mixture is called as the hybrid OLAP. Now these are the three different types of implementations we are using to analyze the or process the data online, large amounts of data which is available in that one in the online manner. Now this is about the advanced structured query language. In that advanced structured query language, we are discussing some aggregation, advanced aggregation, as well as OLAP concepts. Now coming to this one, this is about the last video based on the second unit. Now with this, we completed the second unit in database management system subject. Thank you.